Hello everybody, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live, and I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible, It's time for some payback, bitch! As it's WWE Payback 2017 Predictions! I'm wearing my Peter Griffin with a few stupid ones matches in between, that don't make any sense. However, I'm gonna do this anyway. If you don't know how it works, basically I pick someone who I think is gonna win, which is who WWE has picked to win, basically, and who I want to win is my own personal opinion. Now, the match card on WWE.com, as I said for WrestleMania, has completely changed, so I'm gonna do it the same way as I did before. Anyway, let's get on with this. As we got the United States Champion Kevin Owens representing SmackDown, as SmackDown's United States Champion, this match was made before the Superstar Shake-Up, so fair is fair. That's what we're gonna get, and he's gonna defend his United States Championship against Chris Jericho. And if Chris Jericho wins, he ends up going to SmackDown as a United States Champion. Kevin Owens, I'm going to presume, stays on SmackDown whether he wins or loses. Now, who do I think is going to win? Kevin Owens. Who do I want to win? Chris Jericho. But, I don't think it's going to be that way. I think he'll end up being Kevin Owens, successfully retaining his championship at Payback, and go to SmackDown as the face of America, even though he is Canadian, which kind of beats the object of being the face of America. Asked they doing, I think, a lot of brand new stuff with the United States Championship again? Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next match. And the next match is the Hardy Boyz are going to be defending their Raw Tag Team titles against Cesaro and Sheamus. Who do I think is going to win? The Hardys. Who do I want to win? The Hardys. And so until we finally get permission from TNA, Matt Hardy to be able to use his own gimmick that he come up with, which to my mind is mind-boggling. If TNA say, no, this is our gimmick, you can just go and fuck off. And if that's the case, then fair enough. But I think they should say, okay, yeah, it was Matt's idea to begin with, you can have it. The legal battles still continue, as far as we know, but, by the time, this is Payback's over with, and this is 2018 that you're watching this, then why are you watching it in 2018? But seriously though, the Hardys are going to win here. Cesaro and Sheamus will have to go back to the bottom of the ladder for the next tag team to challenge the Hardys and finally split them up again. That's what I think will happen. Maybe it will be, I don't know, but I very much doubt it. So I think, and I want the Hardys. Going on to the next match, and we'll see you there. The next match is here. As WWE Champion Randy Orton faces Bray Wyatt again at Payback. Again, this is kind of making no sense. As A, Randy Orton is representing SmackDown here, and B, Bray Wyatt is representing Raw. So why the fuck did they have Bray Wyatt? And C, why the fuck did they have Bray Wyatt go to Raw when, but I know why. Because they don't have a championship, main championship to be in the main event of Payback. Or one of the main events, because Brock Lesnar's the Universal Champion. And he's a part-timer. So, this is just there to fill in the hours and fill in the matches. So, if I had to take a choice, SmackDown need a main champion, so I'm thinking Randy Orton is going to beat Bray Wyatt once again at his very own game. Because that's always been done. Like, if you take if you take some of the matches, like the Buried Alive match that was, which is Undertaker has been in over the years, he's actually lost more Buried Alive matches than he has won Buried Alive matches. So if I can take a guess that, and for some reason, I thought it was going to be like a backstage brawl, and you have to do something like to pin them in the house. I thought it was going to have like a big, giant, scary house somewhere in like the woods, and they would beat each other up in that house, and spooky shit would happen. And then Bray, the pinfall was, and it would be like you have to knock your opponent out or something. I don't know how a House of Horrors match is going to work, but for what I heard Corey Graves say, it's going to end up in the ring. The last actual bit is going to be where they end the match in the ring. I'm like, why? Surely in a gimmick match, where except for the only gimmick match, the first ever Boiler Room match, had the Undertaker versus Mankind, and it was the winner that had to take the urn from Paul Bearer, but that's fair enough. But the others, they ended up pinning each other in the Boiler Room. So what the fuck is this all about? So what's the point of this gimmick if it's going to end up in the ring anyway? Yeah, I'm babbling on. Randy Orton's going to win. As much as I want Bray Wyatt to win, it's not going to happen because the SmackDown need a champion. Unless, of course, they give it to Bray, and Bray can be on Raw and SmackDown as he can be on SmackDown as their champion, but he's on Raw. And I don't know. To be honest, this is a really confusing matchup, and I think Randy Orton and I want Bray Wyatt. It's just so confusing. I don't know what's going to happen. This is the match I'm going to be looking forward to the most, to see how the whole House of Horror things works. Please don't be a stupid gimmick match that only happens once and flops, like the assignment match. Oh dear, the assignment match. Cool with the thumbtacks, I have to admit, that was the only cool part, but everything else was shit in that match. It was a good match. Both Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho did really put up some really good spots in that assignment match. But, I hope this House of Horrors isn't as bad or horrific as some of the other gimmick matches we've had in the past. Next match. Cruiserweight Championship time! And again, Aries gets his... And again, Austin Aries gets his payback and gets a chance to get some payback for what Neville did at WrestleMania with the old fuck to the eye and then hitting the red arrow. If it wasn't for that fuck to the eye, which in a way, because the referee didn't see it, was kind of cheating, and this is the whole idea of Neville being that tactical heel that everybody is used to, and to win with any means necessary. This isn't how I like, and keep that title forever. So again, because Austin Aries never got the job done at WrestleMania, I'm going with Neville with this one. I think he's going to win. And again, as much as I want Austin Aries to win, that ain't going to happen. Still, the Cruiserweight Classic Cruiserweight Champion, Neville. I have about 5 minutes left until the time's up, so next match. Well, this is a missed opportunity. We've had Houses of Horrors, and we've had, loads of really, really strange gimmicks, and we had a dumpster match on Monday Night Raw, in which Braun Strowman lost to Kalisto in a dumpster match. I don't know why they had that, even though it was to set off the rage and make Kalisto go. He could have done that anyway, by winning the match and still doing what he done. I don't know why they had him win. They could have just had him beat him, Braun Strowman beat up Kalisto at the end of that, and then just throw him off that edge and injure him anyway. That's way to make Braun Strowman look strong. Oh yeah, you could have made him look strong. Definitely 10 times hard better than that. You could have made him beat the shit out of Lesnar in the ring, throw him in the dumpster, and do what he did. Then after breaking the ring the week before, that is way better to do it. And speaking of the strong guy, another strong guy, Roman Reigns is Braun Strowman's opponent again. And we already know that Roman Reigns is one up on Braun Strowman. So, if by logic, I would have to think that they are going to go with the 1-1 situation as Braun Strowman to win this match. However, because of the whole putting people in the hospital at the end of the night, and he's had this with Kalisto and even Roman Reigns himself, put him in the hospital, in the ambulance. Why not put the gimmick of an ambulance match? Come on, WWE, you did the last minute ladder match in which I predicted before I made the predictions on the second before the day that I made the predictions for WrestleMania. So, yeah, why not make it an ambulance match, for God's sake? Maybe it will get changed on the day, and if it does, that's great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So if it becomes an ambulance match, I think it's going to be Braun Strowman. But if it's a normal match, I'm thinking it's going to be Roman Reigns. Which, at this point, I want Braun Strowman to win so we can get this 1-1 situation. I was wrong. I was kind of right about the whole Undertaker thing, but I didn't know he was going to retire. Again, I didn't watch the end until that point. I thought it was just the whole celebration of Roman Reigns and it was going to be it. That's it, it's over. But no, I missed the bit where he put his hat, the Undertaker put his hat and gloves and coat in the middle of the ring and left and did this, and I missed all that. But yeah, this is going to end in a few minutes. So I'll do the next match and then I'll end it and I'll carry on after that. Let's do this! Hi, I'm back, and as you can see I've got a brand new shirt because, it's a brand new day. I had to because I had to go to work, and, I got a brand new shirt, and, sorry about that. So, sorry for the quick change there. But, here we go, let's continue on with the predictions, shall we? Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Now, this will be an interesting one, to say the least. We had Seth Rollins defeat Triple H at WrestleMania, so I think that no pun intended, I think Samoa Joe will get payback for Stephanie McMahon and Triple H and will end up winning this match. So I think it'll be Samoa Joe, but I want Seth Rollins. So there you go. That's my predictions for this match. Who knows? I might be right, and hopefully Seth Rollins will win, but I doubt it. I think it'll be Samoa Joe, and he'll make him tap out and pass out, and that'll be it. But it won't be over. The rivalry has just begun between Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe, so Samoa Joe will get the victory here, in my opinion. As much as I want Seth Rollins to win, let's go on to the next match. I'm a little bit confused here with which matches I have done. I might have to play it back, and hopefully during the I will realise that this may be the last predictions. But anyway, let's take a look at the final predictions of this. It's going to be backwards and forwards, and fuck you. It's going to be backwards and forwards, and I will find the places where they're meant to be, and if this isn't the main event, but this is the final predictions, and I don't know, I'm all confused since I think this got added just recently to the pay-per-view. Anyway, it's the Raw Women's Championship matches. Alexa Bliss, the challenger, will take on the champion, Bayley, for the Raw Women's Championship. And, because she is the #1 contender and everything, and Alexa Bliss used to be the SmackDown Women's Champion, but I think that it'll be Bayley retaining here, as much as I want Alexa Bliss to win, sorry Bayley, but I actually think that it will be Bayley winning here. But I don't want her to win. I actually want Alexa Bliss to win because so that she gets another championship around her waist. But hey, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And I'm hoping that she can finally get some payback from something of not being able to get the championship match that she deserves. So Alexa Bliss is going to win here, who I want to win, but who I think is going to be Bayley, of course. But yes, it's been a whole mess. I'm sorry for the change of the shirt, and again, work is work, and I do apologise. So with that being said, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Dan 2 times 10 on Xbox Live. Sorry about it once again for all the confusion, but let me know, who do you think is going to win at Payback? Let me know in the comment section below on every single match, or even leave a link to your channel, and I'll watch your predictions of your own predictions. And I don't know if I'm going to do a bet this time with my mum and dad, probably not, because it's just Payback. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my predictions. And until next time, I shall see you at WWE Payback, which is this Sunday on the WWE Network for only $9.99. Not a plug, definitely not a plug, I'm just kidding. But until then, see you later. Bye! And if you like this video, then click on the playlist on the right hand side to catch up with any of the other videos from this playlist. And also on the left hand side, click on the previous video. And feel free to like, share and subscribe by clicking on the Master Chief icon. And Danrvdtree2000, also known as Dan 2 times 10 on Xbox Live, saying thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye!